All right, here we go. This is round 3 of the Peachtree Showdown with your 12U Birmingham Bulls about to take the ice against the Carolina Rage. Bulls in their white jerseys today. Getting out here, about to get warmed up. We'll have a 3-minute warm-up. Well, actually, 2 minutes and 28 seconds left on the warm-up. And we'll be underway. Again, apologies if the stream chops up at all. Not my internet. No real way to account for that, but if it's too bad, I can post a recorded version later on. So, like I said, Bulls getting warmed up here. Getting ready for this Rage team. Won the last game 13-2. A lot of big saves by Graham Stephen. Looks like we're going to be starting in net Elijah Cole this game. Big number 13. As always, I'd like to go ahead and take this opportunity to give a shout out to our coaches. Coach Josh Uptain, our head coach, assistant coach Chris Brennan, and with a face only a mother could love, Justin Cole. That'd be me. I help with our off-ice stuff and all that jazz, so looks like I'm showing an excellent on our stream strength right now, so hopefully this will continue and we'll have a nice, smooth broadcast for you guys. About 58 seconds left on the warm-up. The way it's looking to shake out right now is Bulls will see the Carolina Rage again tomorrow morning, at least as far as I can tell. Both of these teams are 2-0 at this point. And a tiebreaker, so if another team were to go and tie one of our teams, us or the Rage, it goes to a head-to-head. And since they're both 2-0 at this point, it should be us and the Rage tomorrow for the championship. That would be at 7:45 Eastern tomorrow morning, 6:45 Central. Hopefully, you can get up early and join us. If you have access to the YouTube chat and want to throw us a line, by all means, please let us know. And yes, we are a little bit early starting this game. It's scheduled for 4:30, but appreciate anybody tuning in at this point. So, hey, Lonnie Vogan, thanks for joining in. All right, so buzzer means we're going to get this game underway. Bulls digging the pucks out of the net, and we will be underway momentarily. All right, Bulls are getting a last-minute pep talk there from Coach Josh Uptain. And we will get this thing going. Ice looks like it's having a really hard time drying out there. So expect maybe some lost footing, maybe some pucks just randomly stopping. Not sure what's going on. It's really, really hot in Atlanta today. Guess that's why they call it Hot Atlanta. Lauren said they don't call it Hot Atlanta. My bad. Okay. All right, here we go. I guess I forgot my intro video here. I'll get it in the morning, the versus video. But all right, coming up for the Bulls, we've got Keegan Brennan at center, Gus Federley on his right, Sasha Dedew on his left, Colton Pennington and Parker Allen back on defense, and this game is going. Keegan wins it forward, runs right into the defense. Gus gets it, spins, fires down range, and the Rage are going to get there first. Keegan getting in the way a little bit. They go to the boards, and Colton Pennington's there to put a stick on it. They get through Colton. Gus Federley on the back check. They get it up to Sasha. Sasha's going to clear this one out. No, not quite. Rage get there first. They've got it up against the near side boards. They center this one. Colton gets a stick on it, and they fire at Elijah. He gives a kick save. Great job there to see that point-blank shot. Colton battling with the guy up against the far side boards. Colton battling. Now Keegan has it. Keegan trying to make some moves, but they put a stick on it and stop his forward progress. Colton pins this guy against the boards, but he pushes through, pushing right to the center. They try for the centering pass. Colton gets a stick on it. They go for the wraparound. Oh, and it misses. Remy now out. Remy chips it up and high, and that one's going to go out of bounds. So we'll have a face-off back here in the Bulls zone. Whole lot of pressure from the Rage. Bulls kind of backpedaling there. Oh, sorry about that. The clock did not start. Go ahead and run it. My bad. We have 11:57 left to play. We'll catch up. Rage take a slap shot. It gets off the defender's skate. That was Lucas Bencomo right in the way. Fisher deflects that one from out of the low slot. Rage try to send it down. Big Ben backhands it. It goes to a Rage player. Remy Obtain in there battling. They send it back to their defense, and this one squirts out of the zone, and they're going to ice that one. Or, excuse me, offsides. Shoot it in for an offsides. Words are hard this afternoon. Should be a face-off at center ice. Nope. Hooper for the face-off. He's got Ethan Buck and Caleb Doro with him. Ethan gets this one, pushes forward, slaps it over. Caleb's got to hustle up, but the Rage get there first. They've slipped it up and into the Bulls zone. Fisher dives back for it, sends it around to Big Ben. Big Ben pushes it around, but the Rage get there. Jack now. Jack making some moves, sends it out into the neutral zone. The Rage pick it up. They go to the near side boards. Caleb chips this one forward. And the Bulls enter the Rage zone for the first time this game. Jack harassing the defender going behind the net. Ethan's right there. So is Jack. Caleb's got it right there in front of the goalie. He tips it forward. And the Rage goalie puts a glove on that and freezes it. First time Bulls got any real pressure so far. It is 10:55 left on the clock, so we're still playing catch-up here.
Do you guys have any tape or anything where you can move that cord over just a little bit? It's hanging right in front of the locker room door.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Sorry. I'm so sorry. Yeah, we got it.
I mean, if you just, like,
I got it.
hold it over, it'll be out.
Check, 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 check. Still can't hear it. Awesome. Good stuff. Okay, now we're back. Sorry about that, y'all. I had to move a cord for the rink staff because my power cord got in the way. Bulls still battling out. The Rage managed to clear it out. Gus loses his stick, and Gus is going to go try to put the body on it. Retrieves his stick. They take a shot right to the center. Elijah scrambling, manages to keep that one out. They're standing on top of him. He is not happy about it. It goes right through his pads to the near side boards. They go to center this one again. Rage player flips it up and over the net. I'm not sure how we managed to keep that one out. Rage have it, settling down. They flip it across the crease. Sasha sends it up to Keegan. Keegan's got some space to move. Let's loose in between some skates, and now Gus is going to pick this one up. Gus sends it into the zone, and that is Lucas Colmajor picking it up there with some deep pressure. Gus backhands it, sends it behind the net. Rage are going to send it around. It gets to Remy. Remy looking to settle it. No good passing lanes. Nate's now out as a winger. It gets back to Bay. It goes behind, between Bay's feet. And Nate's going to flip it in, but it was just barely offsides. .38 left to play in the first period. Score still double out. Remy for the faceoff. He wins it over to, Will. Remy in the zone. Will making some moves. It gets over to Nate. Nate's going to shoot. And Will was right there to clean it up. A lot of pushing and shoving going on. Bulls taking a line change here, at least the forwards. We've got Jack coming out with Ethan and Caleb. Colton and Bay back on defense. Caleb chips one at the net, and the goalie swallows that one up. Nice win to his to his winger by Jack. Jack again for the faceoff. Jack flips it over. The Rage get it. They backhand it to a winger, but Caleb Doro puts a skate on it and slows his play down. Ethan Buck comes in to help out. Ethan fires right over the goalie's head, and Ethan Buck with the first score of the game. Great job, Ethan. Bulls take the lead 1-0, but this is not going to be an easy one here. The Carolina Rage are putting a ton of pressure on the Bulls, so they've got to stay disciplined. Keegan for the faceoff. Rage come away with it, but Gus gets bodied off the puck. He's still fighting, though. Keegan picks it up. Keegan's moving, making some moves, passes through a guy's feet. It's just Keegan and the goalie. Comes off of Keegan's stick. He rebounds. Rage sent it to the boards. Keegan backhands it right at Sasha. It goes behind the net. Gus Federley in pursuit. Sorry for my bad camera work, y'all. Got a little too excited there. Rage making some moves through space. Keegan flips it into the zone. Rage sent it right back out, and Keegan was offsides. 7:40 on the game clock for the first period. What an intense first period so far. Rage win this one back to their defense. They chip it forward. Big Ben gets there, settles it down, looks for some passing options, sends a howitzer at Remy. Remy chips it in deep. Good play by Remy just to get it down range and get something set up. Not sure who he was passing to. The Rage clear it. They're on the attack. This one hits Nate in the face, but Nate gets the puck settled, flips it back, and he hits Will. Will trying to move up ice, but there's some defenders right there in the way. Nate Key loses it, and the Rage have a good shot with a kick save. Elijah Cole coming up big. Remy to Will. Will moving through the neutral zone. Gets over to Nate. Nate settles it down and just decides, let's go dump it in deep. Bulls enter the zone. Will Federley gets there before the Rage, trying to settle it down, but it comes off of his stick, and now they're on the attack. Jack takes a guy's head off. It gets over to Ethan Buck. Ethan circles, big circle, but man, Ethan's got a head full of steam now. Gets it over to Jack. Jack has it, and that's a score! Ethan to Jack, and that's in. Sorry, guys, getting real excited over here. Don't mean to yell at you, but stream. All right, if the stream is offline, I'm sorry, but I'll repost the video afterwards. It should kick back in here in a few seconds. Jack to Caleb. Caleb making some moves. Rage intercept it, and they're trying to clear the zone now, but it gets over to Colton. Colton flips it over to Bencomo. Bencomo backhands it up to Ethan Buck. Ethan Buck battling against the boards, trying to get it out of there, but man, the Rage are just putting so much pressure. Keegan now has it. I'm sorry, Caleb. Caleb goes to shoot, but the goalie deflects it away. Nice save by that goalie. Rage clear it. Way down, no icing. Picked up by Colton. Colton skates behind the net. Colton fires up looking for one of his offensemen, and it gets up to Jack. Jack to Caleb. Caleb skating through some open space now. He passes it over to Ethan. Ethan sets up, fires, and that's number 2 for Ethan Buck. All right. Sorry about that. Trying to do some troubleshooting while they were waiting for the puck drop. Rage win this one. They've got it up against the far side boards, but the Bulls are battling really, really hard here. Keegan Brennan lifts it, tips it forward. Rage pass it up to their offenseman. Make it Bay standing him up at the blue line and turns it over to Keegan. Keegan uses the boards to advance it to Gus. Gus passes right to the center, and Sasha Dedu gets that pass. Wow, that's exactly what we've been telling these kids to do, and man, it is paying off. Unbelievable effort there. Nice pass, nice handoff. Puck is dropped. Parker Allen sends it up to Sasha. Sasha looking for Keegan, but it's intercepted. Now the Rage clear the zone. Parker Allen settles it down, sends it up, looking for Sasha. Sasha can't keep a stick on it, loses his stick. Now Keegan's trying to battle forward. It hits Sasha's stick, and Keegan loses possession, but Sasha kicks it forward, picks his stick up, and the Rage try to send it out, but Big Ben has it. He's going to fire a missile right at the center, and it was sticked aside by a Rage defender. Parker Allen rolls one at the net. It gets back to Big Ben, but the Rage get a stick on it. Now Keegan has it again. Keegan trying to move through traffic, and right there was Remy Uptain with his first goal. I am not sure that I've seen Remy score yet, and that kid is so happy. I am so happy. Kid's like a second son to me. Really glad Remy could get that. Awesome, awesome effort and awesome passing going on. All right, Rage win this one forward, but it gets over to Jude. Jude's going to chip this one forward, and that's probably going to be an icing, yeah. So we'll come back to the Bull zone. Again, apologies if the stream chops in and out. The internet's not super great here. All right, Rage win this one. They try to get the high slot pass, but it's blocked aside. Lucas Colmager going right into a defender, and the guy holds his stick, but Lucas keeps battling. No calls. Remy has it, sends it over to Will. There's nobody in front of Will Federley. Will Federley catching the defense napping, takes a shot, and the goalie swallows that one up. Very, very nice play by the Rage goalie to stop that one. That was a one-on-one. Will had that all day. Hey, Whitney Hooper. Hey, Kendall Russell. Hey, Melinda Cole. I don't know who Void CC is, but thanks for joining in. And Maria, we see all of you. Thank you guys so much for watching. 3:44 left in the first period. Bulls up 5-0. The Rage win it, get right past Fisher, who was putting up quite a fight at the blue line, and gives everybody time to back check. Rage enter the zone. Ethan Buck puts a stick on it and sends him over to the corner. They try for a centering pass, but he gets it right to Ethan. Ethan's got one guy to beat. He does. Ethan on the move now. Ethan in territory, passes it over looking for Colmager and can't quite get it to him. And the Rage now on the attack. Oh, excuse me, that's Colton Pennington. I'm so sorry. Colton gets it right between the goalie's legs, and Colton Pennington gets him a score. Great job, Bulls. The passing is just outstanding this game. Hey, Liam. What's up, buddy? Rage win this one back to their defense. Sasha intercepts and pushes it way deep into the Rage territory. Bulls send it around behind the net. Rage get there first. They're going to try to use the boards to advance it up, but they send it back to the defense. He's going to rim it around, but Big Ben is right there. Oh, Big Como misses it, but Bay Thomas drops back very quickly. She's going to skate wide, send it over to Gus. Gus in some traffic. Gus is still kicking it forward, but the Rage are right there to put a stick on it. They're going to clear this one out. Bay settles it down, fires it in the zone. Nobody's offsides. It gets behind the net. Rage are going to get there first. They're going to use the boards, flip it way up and out. This one might actually be on net. Elijah might have to play it. Nope, right by Elijah. No icing, though. Bay Thomas gets there. She was looking for Gus. Gus picks it up against the near side boards, chips it forward. He's going to get his own pass and send it up behind the net. Rage goalie plays it. Keegan misses and manages to get back and pick it up. Sends it over to Sasha, but it kind of bounced off the net and slowed down. The Rage run into each other. He flips it up high over to Gus. Gus winds up and fires. It's loose in front. Bay settles it down, but the Rage managed to bounce it out of the net, out of the zone. Bay circles, lets everybody tag up and throws it in deep. They rim it around. It gets over to Big Como. Big Ben using that body to block everybody off, and that's going to be an offsides. Folks, I can't tell you how proud I am of these kids. They're doing everything we've been coaching them to do. Rage win this when it goes back to their defense, but Nate is right there battling really hard. Remy boxing his guy off the puck, but it gets up to Chance Pierce. Jude puts him in the boards, and Remy's going to get back there. Remy's behind the net, flips it over, looking for Will. Rage get there first, but Will's battling. Will looking for it. Rage gets there first, and they shove Remy to the ground, but Remy has none of that and gets it up to Will. Will tries to send it between the defender's feet. It gets over to Nate. Too much traffic, and the Rage pick it up now. They're on the attack, but the defense pinches him, and they go down. Remy flips it forward. Will's going to get there first, and he lines it up, shoots it at the goalie point blank, but great save by that Rage goalie. Did a good job to watch that one in. Parker Allen in for the defense. He tries to flip it forward. It bounces off a Rage player, and we're going to have an offsides. Yeah, Bradley Amick, I kind of figured it's glitching a little bit. If it does, I've got a recorded version of this going too, so I will post a clean version later on, guys. Yeah, internet's not great here. Puck is dropped. Bulls win it over. They're skating in the zone. Lucas Colmajor decides to skate up from the defensive position. Colmajor behind the net to Jack. Jack tried to center that one, but the Rage intercepted. But Caleb Doro's right there to slow him down. Ethan Buck drops back to help out on the defense. Colmajor battling against the board. Jack steals this one away, and the Rage kind of have to regroup there. Gives Fisher enough time to throw a pass out to Ethan. And that is going to be your first period, ladies and gentlemen. Really, really outstanding work by the Bulls. And we'll take about a 60-second break, and we'll be right back, y'all. All right, there is the whistle to get us back in this game. We're going to switch them out. It's Graham Stephen going in between the pipes for the Bulls. Jack Hooper trying to pump the crowd up, saying, give us some noise, show us some love, baby. Absolutely. So we've got Jack for the face-off, Ethan and Caleb with him. Back on defense, we've got Parker Allen and Fisher Renicky. Rage are missing a player and the goalie. They're Rage are down. They need 5. They only have 4. They're missing a player. There we go. Now he jumps on the ice. All right, there we go. All right, Jack for the faceoff. Rage actually win this one over to their winger. Everybody kind of in a bit of a scrum. Fisher loses his feet, but Caleb Doro back checks and gets a stick in there. Now Ethan Buck picks it up. Ethan exits the zone, and we're probably going to have an icing, but no, it slows down. The puck just stops. Rage pick it up. They skate behind their net. Fisher on the forecheck. Oh, and it gets behind the defense, and Jack is having to get back and battle with his man. Jack Hooper with an absolutely incredible effort to slow down that rush. And then Jack's going to try to clear this. It gets to the Rage. They take a slapper that goes way wide of the net. Graham tries to settle this down, and they waved off that goal. Looks like Graham was able to get all the way back across. Unbelievable effort by Graham Stephen to get wide in that crease and stop that one from going in. Hey, Mom. Love you. All right, Bulls take a line change here. We're going to have, let's see, looks like Keegan for the face-off. It goes to the defense, and Colton flings it all the way down ice, and we're going to have an icing. So Keegan, Gus, and Sasha out on offense. We've got Big Ben and Colton out for defense. And what a dynamic duo. Those two are, they can crush kids when they want to, or crush the puck. They both have a heck of a shot. Keegan wins this one forward, tips it up to Sasha, but a defender gets a stick on it. Keegan loses his feet, but they manage to get out of the zone. So the Rage are going to have to regroup and let everybody tag up. They do. Ooh, I think that might have actually been offsides, but Big Ben just fires this one all the way down, and Sasha's out there by his lonesome. Sasha winds up for a slapper. And I think they called interference. What? I'm not sure. It looked like they called interference, but okay, they did. They called it on Keegan. So those are going to be on a penalty kill for 1 minute and 30 seconds. So Keegan will sit in the box. Bulls will be out. It's Remy for the faceoff, I think. We have 5 guys on the ice. We had to have somebody come off. There we go. They're pulling Sasha out. So we got Remy out there. We've got Colton and Big Ben back on defense, and Nate is with Remy as a forward. Rage win it. They send it behind the Bulls net, picked up by Colton. He's just going to sling it all the way down the ice and kill some time. That's going to be another icing. Game clock's at 11 minutes 35 seconds. Minute 18 left on this penalty kill. Looks like our stream might be smoothing out some, so maybe it'll stay that way. The Rage win the faceoff, but it's immediately picked up by Colton. Colton skates it wide, tips it forward, clears the zone. It gets to Nate. Nate battling through traffic, gets absolutely brutalized right there at the blue line. Colton to Remy. Remy over to Bencomo. Bencomo to Nate. Nate's got it in traffic, takes a shot, and the goalie kicks that one aside. Remy has it, tips it forward behind the net. Nate gets there first. Nate looking to center this one. It bounces off a stick and bounces off of a Rage player's chest, and it kind of went right back at the goalie. Rage are out of the zone now, moving into the Bulls zone. 3 of them drop back. They go for a cross-ice pass right there in the low slot, and Big Ben manages to swat that one aside, and a Rage player loses his feet. Big Ben now has it. He backhands it out. This one's going to clear the zone way down in the neutral zone. Bulls on the attack, even though we're penalty killing here. Colton winds up, fires down deep. Jack can't get a handle on that. He was looking for Jack. Rage, wind up, they shoot, and this one bounces off of Graham's shoulder and goes in. That's going to kill that penalty, and the Rage are going to go up by 1, or excuse me, go up to 1. So 6-1 Bulls currently. 10:22 left to play in the second period. Keegan's coming out of the box. We'll keep the same line out. We've got Jack, Ethan. Oh, excuse me, we're having a line change here. Now it's all this line. Jack, Ethan, Caleb. Caleb and Ethan get tangled up and go down, but Ethan pushes hard into the zone, and it gets to Jack. Jack can't keep a handle on it. Caleb sends it to Jack in the low slot, but nothing doing. Cole Major skates forward from the defensive position. Cole Major battling. The Rage managed to get it. Jude Cody chips this one forward back to Cole Major. Jack gets wide. Cole Major makes one guy miss, but now he turns it over. Cole Major looking for Jack. Jack has it behind the net, and it looks like the Rage are going to manage to clear this one. Oh, no. Ethan Buck puts a stick on it, but can't keep it, and now the Rage are on the offensive. Jude Cody throws a hip check, and they're going to call that one. That kid, I think, about died. Yeah, they're going to get Jude for that one. And it was just kind of a collision, but I get it. You got to call that. You got to call it so this game doesn't get out of hand. So Bulls will be back on a penalty kill. 9:25 left in the second period. And I think Jude's beating himself up a little bit over that one. All right, here we go. Face off in the Bulls zone. Keegan out for the face-off. He's got Remy with him, and out there on defense, we've got Parker and Bay. Keegan wins this one forward, but the Rage defense are like, no, sir, get back in the zone. Parker Allen battling a guy off, tries to clear this one, but it hits the ref's skate. Ref is considered part of the playing field, so it is what it is. Huge battle up here against the boards. Rage come away with it. They send one at the net, but it goes really wide. Bay's back there. Bay's trying to settle this one down, protect the puck and keep it from the front of the net. They flip one right at the front, and Remy's right there to disrupt that play. Remy Uptain with some heavy pressure. Gets back to the Rage defense. They pull up on the shot, and Keegan puts a skate on it to disrupt this one. Bulls are going to be able to, I thought they could clear it, but they couldn't. Rage going for a backhand pass to center this one. Now Keegan making some moves, and Keegan just burned the defense. Keegan's all by his lonesome. Now it's Keegan Brennan, the goalie, and Keegan buries that one. Short-handed goal for Keegan Brennan. What an effort to break out and use that speed there. Good job, Keegs. All right, line change for the Bulls. Gus is out. Gus is going to take the face-off, and he's got Sasha with him. Back on defense is Colton and Big Ben. Bulls, Gus won this one, but there was nobody on his right side to help out. Gus pressuring his guy into the boards, and we got a lot of guys going down. Rage sent it back to their defense, but Big Ben gets in the way, and he says, get that mess out of my face. Sasha puts a stick on it and clears this one to the neutral zone. Big Ben disrupts that as they try to get it in. Scrum against the boards here. The Rage come away with it, but Sasha puts another stick on it. Sasha just not letting them have anything easy. They're saying no icing, but I think he was behind the red line, so probably should have been. And here we go. Rage pick it up. They're on the attack, but Sasha again disrupts the play and says, slow down. Gus dropping back on defense. Colton's right there, puts a stick on it and throws it against the far side boards. Colton pushes a guy down. They probably should have called that. I don't see a hand in the air, though. Remy slings this one around the far side. Jack is there. Jack bodies a guy off the puck and gets it up to Gus. It's a 2-on-1. It's Gus and Jack. Gus takes a shot. Remy tries to clean that one up. Can't quite get there. Just sends it behind the net. Bulls send it around to their defense. Bencomo backhands it, but it gets right to a Rage player. Bencomo pins him against the boards and gives Remy time to get back. Remy looking for Jack. Gets it to Jack. Jack loses it in his skates, but he says, you know what? Let's just send this one down range and we can sub a few guys out. Rage send it way down ice. It gets past Fisher. Rage on the rush now. Fisher dropping back, harassing that guy. They take a shot, and it goes over Graham's shoulder. And that puts them up to 7-2 Bulls at this point. All right, here we go. Line change for the Bulls. We've cleared that penalty now. We've got Jack, Nate, and Will out. Kind of a weird change up here. We've got Colton and Parker back on defense. Jack wins this one, battling through bodies. Skates into the zone. It's Jack Hooper. He flips this one up, and the goalie snatches it out of the air. Really great play by that goalie. Jack was giving him applause. I mean, that was pretty. Throw the glove up, flash that leather, and snatch it out of the air. Really nice play. Keegan wins this one back to his defense. They go D to D. Parker acted like he was going to wind up. Ethan Buck fires a howitzer right there. Caleb cleans it up, and Caleb Doro with the score off of Ethan's rebound shot. So tit for tat, Bulls go right back at it, and it's 8-2. Really nice job by Caleb to be in position to grab that rebound. We've been drilling that home all week, all last week in practice. Keegan for the faceoff. Rage win it. They send it up against the near side boards. Defender gets their own pass. Bulls come away with it. Keegan moving through traffic, but they box him off the puck. It goes back to Cole Major. Cole Major looking for Caleb. Caleb can't get a handle on it, and the Rage defense comes away with it. Keegan has it. Keegan makes a couple of guys miss, gives Caleb some time to check up. Keegan moving, goes low, makes for the centering pass, but he misses Caleb by just a little bit. Cole Major steps up and sends this one back at him. Ethan Buck has it, makes one guy miss, tries to take a shot, but I think the stick of the defender slowed that down. Ethan Buck does come away with it again. That should have been a slash. Parker Allen throws it back in deep. Caleb gets it behind the net. Caleb looking for a pass. Caleb's going to try to Michigan. That did not work. Caleb battling hard. Gets to Keegan. Keegan's got Ethan right in the slot, but takes a backhanded shot, and the goalie swallows that one up. Nice play by that goalie. Really nice play by the goalie. 5:23 left in the second period. Keegan for the faceoff. Sasha and Will with him. Sasha and Gus. The Rage win it. They're on the rush now. There's two guys back. The defense is kind of out of position, but Fisher drops around. They run Graham, and they're saying no goal because a whole bunch of pile of people just slid into Graham. Hope he's all right. It looks like he's okay. Bay's checking on him down there. So Bay and Fisher back on defense did a really good job of boxing those guys out of the slot, keeping that cross pass from pulling Graham out of position. Rage win this one. Keegan Brennan is not going to give him any time to set up. Keegan's in some open space, sends it over to Gus. Gus checks up and then fires from the point. Sasha makes a move, makes a guy miss, backhands the centering pass, but it's blocked by a defender. This one's live right in front of the crease. Keegan digging for it. Gus digging for it. Defense slaps it up to Keegan. Keegan's right there. Keegan shoots and gets it over the goalie. Really, really great job from Keegan. Puck is dropped. Remy wins this one over to Nate. And we got a rolling clock now. Nate goes up the far side. Ooh, stick to side by a Rage defender. Remy cleans it up and sends it right back down so Nate can get at it. They try to go behind the net, but Nate was there with some pressure. Remy tries to follow it up. Puck is still live. Nate Key has it. Tries for the centering pass, and it bounces off a stick right at the goalie. He swallows that one. Nothing doing for the Bulls. Remy Uptain wins this one and tries to take a shot right from the center position, but the Rage intercept it. They're moving up ice now. Will Federley with the back check gets pulled down. Remy Uptain way back there to help out. Fires it around. The Rage are going to get there first. But there's Nate Key. Nate Key catches the defense flat-footed, and it's just Nate. Oh, he tries for the toe drag, but the goalie seals the pipe. Unbelievable effort by that goalie. Remy pinning the puck against the board so he can get some help. Rage send it around. Rage skating with it. Remy's right there. Now Remy dives back deep. Remy back checking to help out the defense there. Bencomo fires a bullet on that far side. They shoot one. Bencomo's in the way and sends it over looking for Jack, but Jack had just turned and didn't see what was happening there. Remy clears this one out, and it's going to slide down ice. Will Federley with the forecheck, harassing that player. Now Jack going for it. Bencomo lobs that one all the way down the ice, and we're going to have an icing. Really, really incredible passing going on here with the Bulls. Nobody's being a hero. Everybody's playing very unselfish hockey. It's really great to see. All right, Jack Hooper for the faceoff. He's got Caleb and Ethan out there with him. I can't quite tell who's back on defense yet because I can't see any numbers. It looks like Parker and Colton, from what I can tell. Yeah, that's great. Rage win this faceoff. They skate it to the high slot. Ethan Buck steals it away. Ethan looks for a pass, looking over for Caleb. Caleb enters the zone with it, makes one guy miss. Caleb sending it over to Ethan. Ethan fires, stopped by the goalie. Jack tries to clean it up. Really, really, really great effort by the goalie. That Rage goalie got wide, scrambled really hard, really good play by the Rage goalie. Excellent play. Good play by Ethan and Caleb to pass that back and forth and pull him out of position. But really, unbelievable save by number 77. My hat's off. All right, Keegan for the faceoff. Sasha and Gus with him. Keegan wins it over to Gus. Gus skates through some traffic, tries to loft it up into the top of the net. Sasha gets there, looking for a pass, gets it to Parker. Parker settles it down, goes for a centering pass, but too much traffic, and that one goes over. Might have been a trip there on the Bulls, but I saw no arm go up. Sasha wrangles this one in as it clears the zone. Bulls send it back at him, but the Rage don't let him get in deep, and now 88 skates it forward. They take a shot, but he whiffs on it, and that was Colton there to stop it and try to send it forward. Rage again on the attack. Colton stuffing that play, slowing him down, letting the Bulls get back in position. They shoot it, but it goes around behind the net, and they went for a wraparound, but fortunately it looked like Parker Allen was there to keep him from doing anything crazy. Parker sends it up to Keegan. Keegan loses his feet trying to wrangle that one in. Sasha gets there. They get it in the zone right as time expires, and that's going to be your third period. Bulls up 9-2. So we'll take a quick break. I'm going to grab some water so I can keep talking. We'll be right back. All right, we are back. Elijah Cole coming back in for the Bulls. Out for the Bulls for the offense, we've got Remy Uptain, Will, Nate, Big Ben, and Lucas Colmajor. Remy wins the faceoff. Big Ben gets there, uses that power to send it all the way down the ice. A little bit too much on it, and we're going to have an icing. We do have a running clock, so 12:44 and counting right now. Rage win this one over, but it's intercepted by Will. He tries to clear the zone, but the defender holds the blue line. Ben Como firing it up, but it deflected to Nate Key. Nate looking for Will downrange. Nothing doing. Rage enter the zone. Make a couple of moves. They chip it at Elijah, and he just scoops that one up and says, "No, sir, not today." We got a Rage player down. I'm going to pan away for just a minute while they tend to him. Elijah getting out of the way so coach can come check him out. Okay, time's still running. I thought they would have stopped it for injury time, but they really should. I think he fell on his hip, maybe? All right, he is up on his feet. Oh, always scary when you see a kid go down and not immediately get back up. That just, this is youth sports and everything. You just don't want to see a kid get hurt like that. But he's up, he's skating. All right, Bulls going to face off in their zone. Coming out for the Bulls, we have Jack for the face-off, Ethan and Caleb with him. Back on defense, Fisher and Bay. Oh, wait, I think they were thinking there would be a line change, but nope, we're going to keep the same folks out. Jack wins this one over to Caleb, but it hits the skate of a defender. Caleb's right there to harass him. They take a shot, and it hits the post. Wow. I think Elijah got real lucky. He needs to buy that post dinner. They try to center this one, but Ethan's right there to put a stick on it. They go to center, nothing doing. They wind up from point blank, and that one hits a skate. Ethan Buck gets it now. Ethan's going to try to clear the zone using the boards. Ethan skating. There we go. Rage pick it up, though, and they're going to try to re-enter right now, but Caleb Doro intercepts a stick from the Rage player, sends it back in the Bull zone. Caleb sends it to Ethan. Ethan tries to bat it down and skate out with it, but immediately intercepted by a Rage player. Bay Thomas boxing him out to the side. Now Caleb has it again, trying to go forward, but Jack picks it up. Jack's on the rush with Caleb. It's going to be 2-on-1 at this point. Jack goes around, makes a shot. Swallowed up by the goalie. Great job by that Rage goalie. Why aren't they blowing the whistle? Now they blow the whistle. Really should have blown that one dead. Lots of stabbing going on. We don't want to see anybody get a broke finger. Again, sorry if the stream is dropping in and out. I apologize. Not much I can do about it at this point. Internet's really bad tonight. It wasn't that bad this morning, but it seems like it's tough sledding tonight. Colton tries to chip this one forward, but it comes out of the zone. Parker Allen passes it over to Colton. Colton still battling number 17 over there. He comes up with it. Rage on the attack. They go off sides, but now they come back and check up and then throw it in deep. Parker's going to get there first. Parker skates behind the net, looks for his passing options, uses the board over to Colton. Colton fires it forward, looking for Sasha. Keegan's going to pick it up. Keegan's got a whole lot of space to operate. Oh, Rage running down, and they tap it out into the neutral zone. Gus Federley picks it up and swings wide, sends it back to his defense to give Keegan time to get back on sides. Colton to Parker. Parker to Sasha. Sasha enters the zone, skates up the center, shoots. It's still live. It gets out. Now Keegan has it. Keegan stops, looks. Keegan in tight, shoots. It goes over the net. Parker Allen's going to skate up from the defensive position. Centers this one. Oh, Sasha almost connected with that one-timer. Then Keegan puts it in. And that's going to put the Bulls at 10, and that's going to give Keegan his hat trick, I believe. Excellent work there by Keegan Brennan. That whole line, really, the passing was really great, moving that puck around, stretching the defense out, stretching that goalie out. Sasha almost connected with that one-timer. Again, sorry if the stream's glitching. I know the internet's being rough on me. Remy out there for the face-off. It goes back to Jude. Jude settles it down, looks for a pass, but the Rage seal the boards, and now it's on Nate Keystick. Nate makes one miss. It's a 2-on-1. They pass it across ice. Will going for that one-timer. Nothing doing. Will's pass is going to make it out of the zone, and Jude tries to save it, but nothing doing. Bulls are going to have to come out on an offsides. 6:50 and counting on this clock. Rage win it back to their defense. Remy's pursuing heavily with that forecheck. Rage trying to clear. Big Como steps up and backhands this one against the boards. It's picked up by Remy. Remy over to Nate. Nate fires. It's wide right of the net. Remy's right there to collect it, but whole lot of skates and people falling. Rage sends it over to a winger on the far side. Jude settles it down, looking for Nate. Nate can't keep a handle on it, and they're going to clear this time. Jude spins around, sends it to Big Ben. Big Ben fires a bullet to Remy. It goes through Remy's stick over to Will. Will fires from the top of the point. Nate tries to clean up the rebound, but the Rage are going to exit the zone now. Will sends us in against the boards, pursued by Remy, and that should be offsides, but they didn't call it. Remy Uptain now has it. Remy to Nate. That's offsides. There we go. They finally called that offsides. I mean, it was definitely on us, and we were definitely offsides. Remy shaking his head. Whitney Hooper, you and me both. Loving this passing. Passing is making this game what it is. All right, Jack for the face-off. Ethan and Caleb out there with him. We've got Fisher and Lucas Colmajor back on defense. The Rage win this one back to their defenders, but it's in the zone. A whole lot of pressure from Jack disrupts that play. He's right back, putting some pressure on that offenseman. Ethan Buck tips it forward now, keeping this one in the neutral zone. Jack steals it away, and there's nobody in front of Jack. Here he goes. Hooper with the rolling low shot. Almost caught the goalie off guard, but he did a really good job of getting low and stopping that one. Jack picks up the loose puck at the top of the point. Colmajor did not see what was going on there. Fisher drops back, clears the zone up to Ethan Buck. Ethan's got a lot of space to move. Ethan loses it, though, under a defender's stick. Caleb gets it and chips it forward. The Rage fling this one down the ice, and it's rolling at Elijah. He sticks it aside for Lucas Colmajor. Colmajor uses the boards to advance that forward, looking for Jack. The Rage keep that one from going off sides. Colmajor battles off the puck, and Colmajor trying to tip it forward to one of his offensemen, but the Rage keep intercepting it. Jack there with a bit of a stick lift to slow that one down. Colmajor going over for Ethan Buck. Ethan Buck skating hard for it. Rage get there first. They're going to circle behind their net. Bulls making a line change now. Rage looking to skate this one out. Bay Thomas is right there to challenge. Colton Pennington way back deep, playing this one safe. Colton to Sasha. Sasha looking for Keegan. Keegan's got some space to move. Keegan goes to pass it over to Gus. Gus has it, fires a shot, kicked aside by the goalie. Keegan now has it, winds up, a kick saved by the goalie, and Gus tries to clean that one up, but nothing doing. Man, this goalie's putting in so much work, it is unbelievable. Really great effort by number 77 out there. Now we've got Keegan with it again. Keegan rims it around behind the net. Rage pick it up. Rage skating into the neutral zone. Colton's going to challenge. Colton does challenge, pins the guy against the boards, and we're going to get a penalty on the Bulls. Yeah, that's going to be a penalty on the Bulls. Who do we got? We got Gus Federley for a cross check. All right, so your Bulls will be on a penalty kill for 1 minute, 30 seconds. Yeah, we still have a rolling clock. 2 minutes and 25 seconds left on the game clock. Remy for the faceoff. Remy chips it forward. With the Rager right there, they fire a bullet at Elijah, and it goes over the net. Picked up by Parker. Parker skates through, gets around. It comes off of his stick, and I think he thought Nate was going to advance further, but Nate stayed back. Remy using his body to box the guy out. Remy challenging. It gets up to the defense. Parker's back in position now. That one came out of the zone, and we'll have a face-off outside in the neutral zone. Remy wins this one over to Nate. Nate stick handling, trying to move through. Gets outside of that defender. Trying to skate up against the boards, but a stick from the defender. Parker Allen stands that one up, and they're going to call Parker for... no, they're not calling. That's offsides. I think Nate had fallen down and couldn't get back when Parker skated in. Got 1 minute and 13 left on the clock. Rage win this faceoff. They chip it way down deep using the boards into the far corner. Parker gets there first. Parker trying to clear this one, but it goes up against the near side boards now. Rage come up with it. Now Key has it. Nate moving through traffic. Gus is out of the box, and it's just Nate by his lonesome. Nate, this one was kicked aside by the goalie. Incredible effort there. They clear the zone. It goes to Jude. Jude looking for Lucas Bencomo. Big Ben sends it up looking for Will. Will has it, enters the zone. Goes back to Remy. Remy fires one on net just to throw it down there. Will was right there to try to clean it up. Nothing much doing. 25 seconds left, and I think this one's going to do it for this game. Jack for the face-off. He wins it over to Ethan. Ethan takes one last shot, misses the net high wide. And that's going to do it for that game. And they just dogpiled on Ethan in the corner, and we're having a bit of a scrum down there. I think Cole Major was telling him, back off my guy. So that's going to do it. Your Bulls win. We'll be back at 7:45 Eastern, 6:45 Central in the morning. Hopefully the internet will be more cooperative tomorrow. Thank you guys for watching. This was awesome. And go Bulls.